Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria. I'm currently doing 31 days of Halloween and today is day 25. This one's gonna be a fun one. I'm going to be doing the other mother from Coraline. She is literally like one of the craziest villains ever, so it's gonna be really fun to recreate her. So let's get started. I'm starting by blocking off my eyebrows. This is the 6th time I'm doing the base for this look. I have done the intro and I have done the white base, blocked out my eyebrows about 6 times, and this video is going to be very late because I've had to start over so many times. So I'm really hoping that this is the one. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. I'm gonna start with 4 layers of glue on my eyebrows. I've basically been doing this look all day. I didn't start as early as I wanted. I started like around noon. It is currently like 1:30 in the morning the next day, so it's already the 26th, and I'm doing the 25th look. That's where I'm at, you guys. I've been doing this for 13 hours. I've done this 6 times. Hopefully this is the one. You know, I started this month off pretty good. I had like a few looks ready to go, so I had a few days like if I needed to take off or no, or if anything happened, and now I am very far behind. So I'm just letting these dry in between each layer. I have been having the hardest time throughout these trial and errors doing color correcting with my eyebrows, so I don't think I'm going to color correct this time because the orange that I have been using, I've been switching back and forth between orange makeup, cream makeup from Ben Nye, and an orange liquid lipstick. Seems like no matter what I do, it keeps blending in with the white. I set it, I've tried setting it and tried setting it, going over like layers of white makeup in between and setting it, and that kind of helped, but then it ends up creating, if I don't blend it out well enough, it creates like a ring around my eyes of all that setting powder. So when I try to go in with makeup all over my face, you can kind of see that line, that difference. So I'm just gonna try not color correcting this time. I think the makeup that I'm using is thick enough to just cover my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna make sure they're flat and ready to go, and then we're just gonna go in with the white paint. Okay, now I'm going to set them before I go in with my white face paint, and I'm just using my Maybelline Master Fix. And I'm just going to be using my Maron Paradise face and body makeup. I have tried multiple different face paints throughout this as well. I've tried the Clown White makeup from Maron. I've tried using basically only white concealer. This is the one from Morphe. I am going to be using this, but I did try to like use it like as a base, and that didn't work out. I used up the entirety of my cream makeup from Ben Nye. I've tried a combination of these, so I think I'm just gonna stick with this one for now. So I'm going to be applying it with a brush and blending it out with a sponge. Okay, so that's pretty much done. So next I'm going to take my black liquid liner and I'm going to draw in my eyebrows. So they're pretty much going to start like on my actual eyebrow, and then they're going to go a little bit above. They're going to curve over my eyebrow. This one is actually going to start just a little bit lower because her eyebrows are not leveled. One is higher than the other. So now I'm going to take black eyeshadow and I'm really going to start to create the face shape of Other Mother. So she's got these crazy cheekbones. So I'm going to take black eyeshadow and create a line right here, pretty high. Now I'm just starting to shade down. Okay, now I'm going to start to create her chin shape. So I'm just taking that black eyeshadow and I'm going to connect these two. So I've just made this a little bit sharper. I'm just making it a little bit more square. And I'm using black paint now. Now I'm going to start to shade my forehead and my little temples. Now I'm going to start to kind of contour my nose. And I'm going to use like a very like taupe color. I'm using this one from the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I'm actually going to take a little bit of a gray eyeshadow as well. I'm going to go over it with my sponge that has some white paint on it to kind of blend it in. I'm just taking some of that dark gray eyeshadow. It's the middle shade in that same palette. Now with that same dark gray eyeshadow, I'm going to start to build it in on my eye. I'm basically just going to do like a lot of black eyeshadow and like a really dark eye because I am going to be wearing the buttons for the final look. So I just want like a dark shadowy base. So you guys know this is like the farthest that I have made it in all of my attempts to do this look so far. The one I did before this, the only thing that I got done was my eyebrows, and everything else, it's only been the base. So far, so good, but I don't want to jinx it. I'm going to take my black eyeshadow. I've just been using the shade Obsidian in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. Did take it a little too far out, so I'm just kind of wiping it away. And I'm going to go in with some more white paint and kind of fix that. Take that black eyeshadow underneath as well. Now I'm going to take my eyeliner and start drawing all the little cracks that go all over her face. So now I'm going to do the lips. And in case you're wondering how long this is taking me, it is now 4:14 in the morning. So I started at 1, so it's been about 3 hours. So I'm just taking some black face paint. So now I'm going to bring them out and elongate them. And of course you gotta smile to make sure it's long enough because she's got this crazy like that. When I just smiled to test out the lips, I realized that these are a little bit too high. So I'm breaking this down. So I did the same thing I kind of did with the eyeshadow. I wiped it off and then I'm going in with the white paint and the black eyeshadow to fix that shape. I do feel like this is a little bit closer to her shape. Now for the neck. But before we go into the neck, I almost forgot about her little beauty mark. So I'm going to take some black paint for that. Okay, now we're moving on to the neck. I am wearing a shirt that doesn't show a lot and you're not going to see a lot in the video. So I'm not going to do the entire chest area. I am going to do the neck up until where you can see. Also, can we talk about the design of this character? Her transformation into her beastly self. She goes from like a normal Other Mother with just button eyes to like this crazy spider monster, and she looks like she's like hunched over like that. So that's what we're going to kind of mimic with black paint. The whole movie is honestly really scary. I basically am going until I reach my collarbone. I'm going to take that white and go down the middle. I'm going to start drawing the collarbone and some of the ribs. Now I'm just going in and filling in any patchiness. Now I'm roughly going to create the little like vertebrae on the neck. I'm just going to take a black eyeshadow for that. And I think her neck actually needs to be a little bit skinnier. So I'm going to take some more black. I'm blending those out. Just taking some of like that taupe and gray eyeshadow. Okay, now I am going to do my best to do hairs like hers. So I'm gonna, it's already pretty straight, but I'm going to straighten it even more. And I'm going to try to make a little peak on top of my head because that's how hers is. And that will pretty much complete the look. And I will also add the buttons for you guys to see it completed. So this is the completed look. You can't even really see it because I'm on a black background, but I do have the top of a bottle, like a Coke bottle, in my hair. So it kind of gives me that little point that she has, or that big point in this case. And yeah, so this is it without the buttons. I will show you it with the buttons as well. The buttons, and of course you have to smile. You have to give that big old crazy other mother grin in order for this to be seen in all its glory. And it is 5:47 right now, so about 5 hours it took to do this for the last time. Sixth time is a charm, I guess. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this. I do wish I was like more energized. I wish I had more energy right now, and this happened on my first try, but this is what 6 tries will get you, and I don't think it's that bad. I hope you guys think it was worth it. So I did put on the buttons just to say farewell. So let me know what you guys think of this video, if my hard work paid off. Please say yes. And that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.